Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily checkity check, checking in on today's energies for anybody who's tuning in. Hello, anybody who's tuning in. Hope you're doing well. All right, so starting with the Kali Oracle card. Kali Kapali, number 8. It has that Capricorn feel. Let's see. All right, Kali Kapali. She who wears the mala of skulls around her neck shall never abandon you. She shall be with you always, lifetime after lifetime, in unending tenderness and devotion, conquering that which would alienate you from your truth and creative power. Trust in the effectiveness of your prayers and requests for her assistance. Have confidence in divine intervention. No matter how dire things may seem, you shall transform a negative experience into a positive one that honors your soul. Wow. That last sentence really, let's read that again. No matter how dire things may seem, you shall transform a negative experience into a positive one that honors your soul. I like the last part as well, that honors your soul. Like sometimes we want something to happen for ego reasons. And what I'm getting is the victory is for your soul, for your soul fulfillment on a deeper level. That's beautiful. What type of outcome, trying to control an outcome, can you let go of worry, trying to control needing something to turn out some way? What if you let that go and did what you could on your part with your energy and with your thoughts and words and actions, and allow the universe? It feels like instead of trying to control, it feels like a dance with the universe. Ready to dance with the universe. All right. I'm hearing Dance Monkey by Tone and I. All right. Letting that song die down. Okay. Feels like a good day. Feels a little light, at least so far in the reading. You might have access to some lighter and brighter energies around you. All right, so in the past, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who's worried about finances, worried about their home, worried about their health. Someone who, from those fearful places, manifesting from fearful places about those first chakra issues, base chakra issues. The base chakra is in the seat of the pelvis. It's where you're sitting. It's oftentimes called the root chakra. It's where you ground from. And it deals with the 3D physicality. So your job, your finances, your actual body, your house. So I'm getting the feeling that I'm getting really like a worry. This person is really worried. This energy is scarcity thinking. That's what, hello. All right. Scarcity thinking, lack. All right. I get the feeling that there's some reason this is your energy at some time in the past, worried about your finances, your health, your job. It's real worry about finances, stability, security, safety. But whatever this is that caused you experiencing this type of energy, it has taught you a lot about finding your inner strength. Oh, because you faced that fear, that anxiety, and that fear, and stepped into that. And okay, don't want to spoiler alert on the movie Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey. All right, and Anne Hathaway. There's a scene. I don't think this will ruin the movie at all for any of you. There's a scene where they're up against an impossible situation. It's just impossible. There's no way. And Matthew McConaughey's character says, this is what we're going to do. This is what we need to do to survive. And Anne Hathaway's character says, that's impossible. And he says, no, it's necessary. And that always chokes me up. And I feel like you got to a point in the past, got put in a position where it felt impossible. And there's two choices. There's the one that's necessary, and you just do it. I feel like that's what you did. It's necessary. No, it's necessary. Whew. You're becoming my hero. This feels really good. And it created this inner strength, and you realizing I can overcome anything. If this didn't kill me, then I can overcome anything. I can figure it out. And you become so good at making decisions. You see things much clearer now. I get the feeling that you were not participating as fully in the world and with others before this difficult situation, this impossible situation. You were just resigned. I'm getting like resigned from your life, resigned from the fullness of what your life could be. You might have even cut off contact from a lot of people. I feel like because you cut off so aspects, it was a reflection, you cutting people off. This isn't cutting toxic people out. This is just cutting. I feel like the more disconnected you became in the past from aspects of yourself, and the smaller you tried to become, and more tiny is what I'm getting, just trying to fit into some type of mold. The more disconnected you were from yourself, the more disconnected you were from others outside of you as a reflection. All right. So in current energy, we've got the King of Cups in reverse. This is someone not comfortable with emotions, someone really overwhelmed with emotions. This is someone who is emotionally manipulative, someone who gaslights, someone who get the feeling this person runs pretty cold emotionally as a way of not dealing with their emotions, of just cutting themselves off from their emotions. They perceive emotions as weak, ineffectual, and that's why they this is someone who's very covert, very good at switching their energy to mirror those around them, but it's not really anchored in any authentic aspect of who they are. So what do we need to know about this person? Why this? Oh, that's a lot. No, it's not. It's only 2. All righty. Okay. It feels like someone else's energy, the King of Cups. I feel like you know who that is. You are showing up in your current energy as someone who's getting ready to move, moving on. This could be energetically. Boy, it feels like you're very aligned with moving on. You're very aligned. So I feel like your energy is aligned with this. Your words are aligned. Your thoughts. There's a little wobble in the thoughts and words. Your energy is definitely there and is guiding you so you can find the thoughts and words and actions that keep you aligned. So you're finding how to be in this new energy without, I don't know, connecting with this person without, there's something about this moving on, and you have so many choices. You might have so many choices right now, you're not quite sure what direction to go, where energetically, what does that new storyline look like? You know, now that you did what was necessary and just created this amazing, I just want to say heroic shift in your energy. Now what? Now where do you want to point all this new strength? What do you want to do? What's that look like? Okay, I'm getting that right now in today's energies, what you want to do is focus on work, focus on people and friends, people who you work well with. This might be literally work with others to build something. This might be finding a soul family, soul tribe. I feel like this is part of what's going on in current energies is in this past energy, you got lost in some type of connection. And it kind of overtook your energy. You just kept clicking yes to this relationship, turning, you know, towards it and turning away from others. And really, it's like you just kept getting deeper and deeper into a darker space. You did not think that's what you were doing. Your intention felt like, I'm going to figure this out, we're going to fix this, we're going to make this happen. And until it was so evident that you had to, you were put into an impossible scenario, but you did what was necessary. So I'm getting that in current energy, you're wanting to make sure that if this rings true, that you kind of cut off connection with others in your world to focus on this connection that didn't work out, then you're laying the foundations of a strong foundation. This created a very weak, unstable foundation for you to grow anything on. And so now you want to make sure that you do things differently. So what you want to choose is focusing on your stability, focusing on work, focusing on your health, focusing on others with like-mindedness. Anything else? Wow. And you're also focusing on 10 of Cups, the full meal deal. Wow. I get this feeling that you're not settling. You've been through too much to just create a life of something that you can settle with. You know what I mean? You didn't go through and your feet to the fire and escape this, make this work, have this glow up in inner strength to just live out the rest of your days and sadness. Like, you are, all right, I feel really confident about myself. I feel really strong. What do I want to create now? What do I want to create for myself moving forward? And you know what you deserve, you know what your worth and value is, and you have really learned how to take care of yourself. And if something shows up and it is not a reflection of that, yeah, I feel like there's some type of pleasing vibe, like being a doormat or a pleaser, maybe in the past, that type of giving too much and not requesting anything, trying to make yourself small. And in current energy, you've given yourself permission to take up a lot of space, to ask for what you want. Yeah, there are going to be people that don't like this aspect of you, but there's plenty that will, because it feels like you're being just more yourself, and you don't have, there's some type of belief that you had that everybody had to like you or something, and it kept you from standing up for yourself and speaking your mind. Your higher self is in the energy of the Lovers. Partnership. It feels like divine meeting, partnership. What do we need to know? What does the higher self and divine want us to know? There's something, this feels like energy coming your way. Like a heads up from the universe. It's like your higher self being your GPS navigation system. Turn right, turn left. Okay, I'm getting that for a while. What I'm getting, this is a continuation of up above in current energy, where you're ready to move on. You're ready to move out in the world. There's a little hiccup in, you've got a lot of choices now that you've released these energies that have blocked you, and you've done what's necessary and leveled up. Where now? What's the new me do with this? That energy, that stepping off, it's like you're really ready to, you might be feeling a little antsy, to get to whatever that next, starting the next chapter, starting the next book, the next story of your life. And what I'm getting from the divine is that there are people coming into your life that are going to help you take this leap of faith, to help you move forward. They're going to be showing up with divine timing. They're going to help you keep very clear with your thoughts and your words about what that new direction is. Ooh, and they're also going to help you with what you can't see. Feel like you have done a really good job figuring things out for yourself, and it feels like you've been doing this relatively alone on this journey. And now it's time to allow people to show up to help you. Like friends, like just amazing people who show up and they help you see where you cannot see. I feel a sense of relief, like they really want to help. Wow, there's something also, it looks like some of you have really learned from what you've gone through that I feel like you've learned that you're a heart-centered person, that the more you become you, and this is the heart chakra, you being you, the more you realize about yourself, the more you uncover about yourself, the more you see how strong you really are, and the more you release others' projections onto you, the more value and worth you see you bring to the table. And people who try to approach you, I feel like this is the entryway. They can't access, and it feels like they can't emotionally or mentally manipulate you, because you won't even, the access point is I have to feel comfortable with you on a heart level. You're not going to build connections with people or with situations that don't open your heart. Yeah, there's a real, I feel like your energy has really skyrocketed lately, and you feel really confident. And yeah, there are things going on and difficulties, but you've done what's necessary. You know that you've got that gear, and so it's given you an inner confidence. And people better step right with you. They can't move funny. You don't have to explain it. If you're not feeling them, then that's a big nope with them. So I like this. This feels very decisive, and it's not about being right or wrong. It's about just knowing yourself and trusting yourself. I feel like that's also part of what's going on. Is in the past, you didn't, because of the corner that you kind of painted yourself in that got you into manifesting being in this Queen of Pentacles in reverse position. Really, at the heart of it is not trusting. I mean, you made the choices that you kept saying yes to this until you're in an impossible situation. And so there's a lack of trusting your own choices, your choice maker. And so now you've learned to trust yourself. You've shown yourself as you've gone through this and healed and leveled up that you can trust your decisions, and you're not going to the buck stops here. This is the accountability machine here. I am responsible for my decisions. I am responsible for my own choices. You are no longer going to give anyone else the responsibility for you and your choices. You'll co-create, but it feels like in the past you might have abandoned your own strength and given it to someone else, giving up your decision-making qualities and giving that to someone else. It does not feel that you are doing that anymore at all. Your challenge right now is Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a knight that is definitely going to reach their destination. But it's the slowest moving knight. There's a certainty that the knight will take these plowed fields and create abundance, but it takes a while for whatever was planted to grow. So I'm getting with your foundation, with whatever you've been working on at work, your job, your health. It does feel like your health is improving. It feels like you're finding balance. So continuing to release burdens, anything that you don't want to take into your next storyline, your next chapter, anything that you don't like about yourself, not as a judgment, but if you have difficulty with someone else in current energies, something that's going on, can you step away from the the emotionality and sureness that whoever is causing the issue, is there some type of match that you have that you can release? If there's something about you, or in time in your life, maybe when you were younger, that whatever this difficulty is, that it reminds you of. So you're still carrying that energy. So you can't control others, but if you find that, you can release that, you can understand yourself more and not attract those type of energies, those type of people, those type of situations. Challenge right now is to open that heart space, to love yourself, to love, to appreciation. It feels like there's a lot of opportunity coming down the pike for love, loving people. This is about a heart-centered person. I think I even mentioned that earlier. This is someone who wants balance, but someone who loves, who has an open heart, who's unmasked. Ooh, I'm getting, it's not just about seeing that someone else makes you feel good and then attaching onto them, clinging onto them so you can feel loved. This is about being the home of love and how you love to feel. So you love your life. So you love yourself. You love your mind and your thoughts. You love the way you can communicate with others. You love the way you take action. You love your body. You love your home. You appreciate that's what it is. You appreciate all that you have. You appreciate the people you have. You love them. I feel like the more you go through your day realizing what you do have, wow, that feels really good. It feels like in the past there was a real woundedness in that heart space and a defensiveness, and I'm not feeling that now. I'm feeling a trusting in yourself. And instead of trying to control outcomes, you're like, I wonder what will happen. I'm curious. What's going to happen next in this movie called My Life? You have popcorn. So it's playfulness instead of seriousness. I feel like you have that right, that option to take that standpoint, because you have shown yourself that you can do what's necessary. All right, that's your reading. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I love your comments. You guys are the best, so kind. I feel so supported, and yeah, just love making these connections with you. Don't forget to like the video if this resonated, and subscribe if you haven't already. So, all right, thank you. Bye. Take care.